Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hardcore TV. You are watching episode 11 of ECW. And our opener for tonight is the Public Enemy taking on Sabu and Tasmaniac in a tag team match. Right out of the match, Tasmaniac with the shoulder block. Throwing Rocco Rock to the outside, excuse me. Tonight the main event for you is Cactus Jack taking on the Sandman. And looks like these two are already heading to the outside right now. Public Enemy, the ECW World Tag Team Champions right now. Looks like Rocco Rock, one half of the champions, taking a beating. Tasmaniac has a trash can. They're already outside in the back area with the fans. Tasmaniac, what's he looking to do here to Rocco Rock? Tasmaniac throwing him, but punching him right to the back of the head. Now throwing him with that speaker system. Head first into the speaker system. It blows out of circuit must have blew, but Tasmaniac's already taken a beating to Sabu. To Rocco Rock here, excuse me. Tasmaniac, he has got that table set up. Rocco Rock can't get a punch, can't get anything off on Tasmaniac, and he hits him, trips him up, and goes running first right through the table, face first. What the hell is Tasmaniac's problem right here? He's beating the hell out of Rocco Rock. Figured this would be a tag team match. He's taking Rocco Rock. He throws him to the outside. I just got word this match is now for the ECW World Tag Team titles. Whoever wins this match will be the ECW World Tag Team Champions. It was just now decided. I just got word back. Now the stakes have been definitely increased, and it takes that mop and hits Tasmaniac right in the head with it. Now he's beating him. Now we got to get the referee. We got to tell the referee that it's now a no DQ. It's a tag team match. It's already no DQ. Throwing with that barricade. Multiple punches by Rocco Rock on the Tasmaniac. I cannot believe the opener for tonight is for the ECW World Tag Team Championship. Rocco Rock's got that trash can. I don't think Sabu or Johnny Grunge knows that it's a tag team championship match yet. Rocco Rock just set up that table, taking Tasmaniac, throwing him over. Looks like he's got his head, and he just slams it down on the bridge of his nose onto that box there. Does it again. Taking Tasmaniac, throwing him over there to the corner. Throwing him on that table. Looks like he's going to do the same move that Taz did to him. But Taz weighs a lot more than Rocco Rock. Falls down through that table pretty easily. He's down and out. And another table is being grabbed by Rocco Rock. Majority of the match, all of the match so far is being wrestled by Rocco Rock and Tasmaniac. And these guys don't even know if it's for the tag team titles yet. I would think that the Public Enemy would be displeased here. And as Rocco Rock, he's climbing. Flyboy Rocco Rock is climbing one of the bleachers that are being under construction still. Flyboy Rocco Rock, what's he looking to do? Rocco Rock with a leg drop from all the way up top. Up 20 feet. Leg drop from up top on Tasmaniac through that table. And he's already pulling him up. And a big DDT on the concrete. Here comes Rocco Rock coming back over the barricade. Looks like he's taking apart that table. There's Sabu right there. He jumps and misses, but takes him down. Rocco Rock takes down Sabu with a nice neck breaker there. Throwing Sabu. Where is he throwing Sabu? Looks like he wants to put Sabu through that table. Is Johnny Grunge looking to help here? Sabu with a go behind. And there you go. Johnny Grunge throwing him towards that barricade. Rocco Rock working on with those punches. And Tasmaniac is still down over there in the corner. Outside of the ring. Outside behind that barricade. Oh, here we go. Johnny Grunge, he's got the Boston Crab right on Sabu. He's not going to tap out in the outside area, but he's looking just to put some pain on him. Sabu gets out of it. Rocco Rock with that 2x4 drops it. throws Sabu over on top of that table. Tasmaniac, he can't even move. He is still dazed, but thankfully he's up to his feet. And a nice leg drop by Rocco Rock through that table on Sabu. The table collapses right underneath the both of those guys. Public Enemy sure taking it to Sabu right now. Tasmaniac taken out right in the beginning of the match. Johnny Grunge with a neck breaker on the concrete. Rocco Rock has that 2x4. Looks like he's grabbing Sabu, rubbing his face with that barbed wire wrapped around that damn 2x4. Here we go. I think Tasmaniac, he's finally up. Here we go. Tasmaniac across there. Rocco Rock with multiple right hands and left hands. Looks like Tasmaniac's making the comeback here. He's got him in the headlock. Here we go. He's going to hit him for a suplex. Nice vertical suplex by Tasmaniac. He's looking at a nice comeback. Sabu gets out of a Boston Crab right there. Saw in the corner of your screen. Tasmaniac has that barbed wire 2x4. Johnny Grunge right behind him kicks it in his ribs. Tasmaniac drops it, heads down to his down. Now he's working on the knee, and a nice neck breaker by Rocco Rock runs right behind the two of them, gets behind Sabu, slams his neck down on the concrete. Multiple stomps now. The Public Enemy has no respect for both of these competitors, looking just to win right now. I believe the referee has gotten word to them that it is now a tag team title match. Nice white Russian leg sweep by Johnny Grunge. Rocco Rock picking Tasmaniac back up. Looks like they're taking this match back to the ring. That's what it looks to be like right now. Tasmaniac is back up. Johnny Grunge, Sabu is still working on the outside. Tasmaniac takes down Rocco Rock before he can use that steel chair. Tasmaniac misses the plunge there. Throws Tasmaniac over that corner. Nice steel chair shot to the center of the head. Hits it again. Now he's wrapping the steel chair around the ankle. Tasmaniac look like he's going to hurt him here. You do realize that it's... Oh! All the way from the top rope from across the ring. Hits the elbow onto that steel chair, crushing the leg. Ultimate Jeopardy is in 2 weeks. Hits the steel chair. It is not confirmed yet who's going to be defending the ECW Tag Team Champions. Hits the steel chair. Looks like he's trying to break the ankles of Tasmaniac. Multiple chops across the chest and a right hand. There we go. Tasmaniac with a spear making a comeback here. He's going to tag in Sabu. Going to the top rope here. Hits a leg drop. Tasmaniac, he can't even get out of the ring. That's how injured he is right now. They lock up. Rocco Rock, Sabu, a jawbreaker right in the head of Rocco Rock. Looks like Sabu's on the outside. He's going to grab a steel chair. Tasmaniac looks like he's seriously injured right now. Here we go. Are we looking at Air Sabu? I think we are. Hits the ropes over Rocco Rock to chair. The triple jump moonsault. Air Sabu. Here we go. Here he's going for a pin. Kick out at 2. Unbelievable that Rocco Rock kicked out at 2. Flying forearm by Sabu. Picking Rocco Rock back up to his feet. Sabu's got that steel chair now. Creams Rocco Rock right in the head with that steel chair. And the crowd is going crazy for Sabu right now. Sabu's got the chair again. Takes down Rocco Rock. This match has turned into just a normal match and to a hardcore match for the ECW World Tag Team titles. Takes the arm, drags him across. Looks like Sabu's got a bit of a head injury there. Getting a bit dazed. But I don't think Tasmaniac is in any condition for to be tagged back in. Sabu on the top rope. Tries to go for that move right off there. Starship Pain. There we go. Rocco Rock making a comeback by the looks of it. Looks like he's going to try to head back to his tag team partner. No, we're still working on Sabu. Multiple right hand and left hand. Sabu goes under between the legs right there with a bulldog. Nice move there by Sabu. You can see Tasmaniac bleeding at ringside. The blood droplets on the ring apron. Sabu has Rocco Rock on his shoulders and a Samoan drop by Sabu. Sabu back on the outside. He's looking to grab another weapon. He's got another steel chair right now. Takes down Johnny Grunge from behind. There's Rocco Rock Sabu. Wrapping the steel chair around Sabu. Brown Rocco Rock's neck. Hits the steel chair. Here we go. He's going to hit the camel clutch. In honor of his uncle the Sheik, the camel clutch is being applied. Rocco Rock taps out. New ECW World Tag Team Champions. Sabu and Tasmaniac here. Ladies and gentlemen, new champions. Tasmaniac and Sabu. They beat the Public Enemy. This is unbelievable. New Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here with our second match. It's Shane Douglas versus Eddie Guerrero. And you just saw a great tag team match for the titles, which the ECW World Tag Team Championships changes hands. The franchise, Shane Douglas working on Eddie Guerrero, picks him back up to his feet, throwing Eddie to the corner. Eddie, great technical wrestler, uses more strength than Eddie. Eddie, faster, a bit light on his feet. Also has more agility, lucha style. Shane Douglas, more technical wrestler here, working on the ribs. Shane Douglas hasn't been seen very much since he won the NWA Championship, then lost it to the Sandman. That's big up. He's going to go for a fall-away slam by the looks of it, dropping Eddie down on his knee there. Drops him on his knee for a third time. The franchise picking Eddie back up. Goes behind on Eddie, comes out with the big clothesline, misses barely. And that's a spear by franchise, picking Eddie Guerrero back up, grounding him. As Eddie gets back up, he grabs that neck of his so he can't get very far. Nice belly-to-belly suplex off the ropes by Shane Douglas. Throwing Eddie over towards the ropes again with so much strength that... There we go, another belly-to-belly there. That's so much strength when he threw him that Shane Douglas almost fell out of his boots there. Shane doing it again, and a spear. So many power moves by the franchise right now. They lock up. There we go. Oh, he's got him up for a bear hug. Is Eddie Guerrero going to tap out? This will be a fast match if Eddie taps out this quickly. Eddie looks like he's getting out of it. Looks like he's pulling out of it. Oh, and he slaps the ears of Shane Douglas. That's one way to get cauliflower ear. Big clothesline by Eddie Guerrero. Throwing Shane over there to the corner. Rounding him there into the corner. Matt makes sure he's going to get out. We're going to get a clean cut. No! We will not get a clean break there. Punches him right in the head. Ref is pissed off a bit. Picking Shane back up. Both at a vertical standpoint. Throwing Shane Douglas over to the corner. Eddie Guerrero follows with a running position. Throws him back up to the top rope. And with an arm drag from the top rope. Throwing him towards the other side of the ring. Picking Shane Douglas up to his feet. Shane, he looks to lock up. Shane, disrespected. He pushes him away, then hits him with a nice, huge clothesline. And Shane, impressed with himself, taunts the crowd a little bit. Are we looking at a return here by Shane Douglas? Goes for the pin afterwards, which is a bad idea. And a kick out at 2. Look at Shane Douglas there. What's he waiting for? Eddie Guerrero to do something? Nope, hits him with that clothesline. Eddie Guerrero barely got back up to his feet there. Nice belly-to-belly suplex on Eddie Guerrero. Shane picking him back up to his feet by the neck, though. Shane's got Eddie. Drops him on his knee. And again. Eddie Guerrero getting the year of Shane Douglas, dropping him down. Nice big elbow by Shane Douglas on Eddie Guerrero. And a nice belly-to-belly suplex by Shane Douglas. We have not seen enough of those yet.
1, 2.
And a kick out at 2 by Eddie again. I have no idea how the hell he is still in this matchup. Look at Shane going on top rope. That's a mistake. Eddie takes advantage of a clothesline to the knee there. Goes behind on Eddie. on Shane, excuse me. Eddie Guerrero throws Shane to the corner. He follows him, throws him back into that corner, and he's choking him. Eddie Guerrero looks a little bit heated here. This could be a good technical wrestling match. Looks like they're pissed off at each other a little bit in the way that they're going about this match. Big clothesline by Eddie Guerrero, picking Shane back up. I can see a lot of disrespect being shown towards both of these guys to one another. Here we go. Eddie Guerrero has Shane Douglas. Hits the drop kick. Excuse me, a suplex. Eddie picking Shane Douglas back to his feet. Right hand there. And he throws Shane to the other side of the ring, followed by Eddie. Goes for Shane Douglas, comes out of the corner, hits him with a clothesline. Eddie was really confused how quickly Shane Douglas got out of that, and he hits another suplex, another belly-to-belly suplex. They're picking Eddie Guerrero back up to his feet. He's got him up. It's going to go for that fall-away slam, or he's going to drop him on his knee again. He's got him up. Looks like Eddie's trying to get out of it. Can Eddie get out of it? Eddie gets out of it. Kick to the midsection, followed by a neck breaker by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie goes up top, goes for a moonsault on Shane Douglas, goes for a pin. Here we go. Not even a 1 count. And a spear by Shane Douglas on Eddie Guerrero after he missed that running. Looks like he was going to go for a clothesline. Shane hit the spear. He's got him up, drops him down. Big move by Shane Douglas. Picked him up from a running standpoint. Oh, clothesline by Eddie on Shane. Looks like he's got a bow and arrow move here on him. The knee into the back, pulling on the shoulders of Shane Douglas. Shane gets out of it pretty quickly. Shane's pretty fresh in the match still. Most abuse being taken out on Eddie Guerrero. Nice clothesline by Shane. Looking at a German, no, just a slam there. Picks him up from behind, slams him back down to the mat face first. Right hand by Shane, right hand by Eddie, and a belly-to-belly suplex by Shane Douglas. Are we looking at another pin here? I don't think Eddie can kick out of that one. Eddie kicks out again. Eddie kicks out for the here we go. Roll up by Eddie Guerrero. Roll up. Here we go. And a 3 count by Eddie. Ladies and gentlemen, as you just saw there, Eddie Guerrero pinned Shane Douglas in a quick pin. And it's time for your semi-main event, third match of the evening. It's a triple threat match for the ECW World Television Championship. Now, this match was scheduled opposed to the last match. You got Lionheart Chris Jericho, the current champion, taking on Rob Van Dam and newcomer rookie known as Mikey Whipwreck. Chris Jericho taking down with those forearm smashes on everyone. Looks like Chris Jericho hits him with that DDT. Excuse me. Mikey Whipwreck, the current ECW TV champion, beat Chris Jericho and Scorpio in a 3-way dance. Rob Van Dam hit her with a moonsault off the rope on the Mikey Whipwreck. What an extravagant move there. It looks like he's heading for the submission with the bow and arrow. It was very surprising that everyone came to find out that Mikey Whipwreck beat 2 other guys for the ECW World TV Championship. Mikey Whipwreck is defending it here tonight. Here we go. And a kick there. And a roll-up by Mikey Whipwreck.
1, 2.
And a kick out there. Rob Van Dam rolling thunder on Mikey Whipwreck. Forearm smash by Chris Jericho with multiple right hands. Rob Van Dam caught in the crossfire there. He's taken back to him. And he goes for a slam. Rob Van Dam dips it, hits it. Kick, then leg drop there. Takes his single leg takedown, excuse me. Throws Mikey Whipwreck to the outside. Now he's back to working on Chris Jericho here. Multiple kicks. Rob Van Dam and Chris Jericho, the more experienced and more athletic wrestlers in both this matchup right here. Van Dam working on Chris Jericho over there in the corner. And takes him over. Up top, here we go. Hits the ropes and looks at the moonsault there. And Mikey Whipwreck back into the ring now. Trying to get in the way. Perhaps prevented by RVD. Working on Chris Jericho and trying to make it a singles match. DDT there. You saw a chest bump by Mikey Whipwreck. Then a DDT to Rob Van Dam. Now an elbow by Mikey Whipwreck. Whipwreck, what's he looking to do here? Mikey Whipwreck, he's riding Van Dam currently. disrespected, maybe. I'd feel disrespected if I was RVD. Chris Jericho hitting him across the ropes. Nice European uppercut. Single leg takedown by Rob Van Dam. Leg drop off the rope. Jericho rolls out of the way, and look at Mikey Whipwreck taking an opportunity, dropping down on drop kick by Chris Jericho to the back of Mikey Whipwreck. Now that's taking an opportunity. Chris Jericho with a shoulder block, taking down Whipwreck, picking him back up. They lock up. Shoulder elbow tie up, takes him up with a sidewalk slam, drops him down on the knee of Jericho. Jericho picking RVD back up to his feet. He's got him holding him in a headlock, drops him down with the DDT. And with a stomp to the head and grinding his boot, bottom of his boot on the head of Rob Van Dam. Hits him with a shoulder toss, a arm toss there. And a chop there to RVD, followed by some strikes. A nice European uppercut. Chris Jericho with a code breaker on Rob Van Dam. Kick to the midsection, followed by DDT on Mikey Whipwreck. Chris Jericho going up top. Hits an elbow with a pin. Elbow with a pin on there. And a kick out at 1. Mikey Whipwreck kicks out. This guy can take some punishment. Multiple right hands by Chris Jericho. Over there in that corner, Jericho throwing Whipwreck to the other side. Rob Van Dam barely gets in the way. Flying DDT by Chris Jericho onto Mikey Whipwreck, but he's not done. Multiple strikes and a nice European uppercut. Rob Van Dam slowly gets back up to his feet, having difficulty after that codebreaker by Jericho. Jericho's in control of this match, shaking out both these guys right now. Right hand to Whipwreck, and is he waiting for Whipwreck to fire back? There we go. He's got a kick to the midsection. He's yelling at Whipwreck to Mikey for him to hit back at him. Here we go. These guys are bumping chest right now, and he stomps on the foot. Rob Van Dam head back outside, and he's trying to get it hits him right in the chest with that drop kick. Jumped up in the air and pushed him back across the ring with that nice drop kick to the chest. Jericho with an European uppercut to Van Dam. They lock up now. Jericho hits the knee on Van Dam right now. Jericho has some difficulty with his ribs. Jericho going for a pin.
1, 2.
And a kick out at 2 by Chris Jericho. Mikey Whipwreck can barely breathe. He's trying to get back up, trying to interject himself back into this matchup. European uppercut by Van Dam. Looks like Jericho and Van Dam are both worn out, and I see blood. I see blood on the mat. Chris Jericho now working on the bloody Mikey Whipwreck. Mikey throwing Van Dam over to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho comes out of it with a nice... There we go. Roll up. Is Mikey Whipwreck looking to do a roll up on Van Dam? Looks like they're... Here we go. Roll up.
1, 2.
Mikey Whipwreck retains the ECW World Television Championship. He retains the belt. Mikey Whipwreck, still the ECW World Television Champion, beat Jericho and Van Dam at the same time with a roll-up. Still retain the title. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're looking at a match between Tommy Dreamer and Raven. These guys have had a decent feud, ongoing feud so far in ECW between each other, and there's no title in between them. There could be, but just there's not one just yet. Tommy Dreamer with the spinebuster, set out spinebuster on Raven, coming from the ropes. But these guys just hate each other's guts and been going at it in match after match after match. Tommy Dreamer working on Raven with a nice knee drop on the face. Last week, Raven beat Terry Funk in a hardcore match to go on to face Sandman in an ECW World Heavyweight Championship match. And at the Heatwave main event, Raven also lost to the Sandman for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. So about 2 weeks ago, Raven beat Tommy Dreamer in a match, And this is the rematch that we're looking at here. These guys have faced each other numerous times. Tommy Dreamer hits that leg, stomps on that. Here we go. He's got him up for the Spicoli driver already. Are we looking at the end of the match already? Hey, Tommy Dreamer hits the Spicoli driver. He's not even going for a pin. Looks like he's going to make Raven pay here, which has been really the strategy of Tommy Dreamer throughout all of his matches. He's not taking any opportunities. The guy's just going for all the weapons he can get and just trying to make Raven pay. Raven gets a pin. He's the opportunist. He slithers away out of the match with a screwy pin. Man, a screwed up finish somehow. Tommy Dreamer keeps trying to get a pin over the guy. Dreamer off the ropes with a knee drop. Tommy Dreamer back to the outside, looking for a weapon, which is not very surprising. Tommy Dreamer has a steel chair now. Tommy Dreamer has got that steel chair. Oh no, that can't be good. Tommy Dreamer wraps the steel chair around his ass and drops down on Raven when he had that steel chair wrapped around his neck. Tommy has Raven up on his shoulders. Drops him down with a Samoan drop. Tommy Dreamer, what's he looking to get? Dreamer has a ladder now. Excuse me, the broadcast right here is not too well for you guys. It's a bit choppy. Takes him down with an inverted DDT. Tommy Dreamer, he just got packing up all the weapons he can in that ring. These guys are going to have to start breaking something so they can have some room to wrestle. They've got the table in the ring. Oh, that came back to pay Tommy Dreamer. Raven picking up that table so quickly. Shoved it right in the midsection of Tommy Dreamer. Raven setting up that table right now. Multiple right hands by Raven and Tommy Dreamer over there in that corner. Big knee to Tommy Dreamer again and again. And multiple stomps by Raven right onto Tommy Dreamer. Raven's got that ladder now. Doing some obvious damage with it. Raven's got the steel chair. Creams right in the head with that steel chair. Raven's on the top of the table with Tommy Dreamer. He's got him up. What's he looking to do? Raven's gonna go for the Raven effect through the table right away in the match. Hits a Raven effect right on Tommy Dreamer. Goes through that table. Tommy Dreamer is on top of the shoulders of Raven. He's got him up. Hits him with the Samoan drop. Raven not even going for a pin either. Raven mounting Tommy Dreamer. Multiple right hands and left hands on Tommy Dreamer. And with a headbutt. Raven's got that steel chair. Wraps around him. Drops down on Tommy Dreamer's chest. That perhaps break a rib. Raven on top of the ladder, dropping back down, perhaps thinking it's not a good idea. Picks Tommy Dreamer up. Looks like he's gonna head for a fall away slam over towards that corner. Raven's got that steel chair now, dropping down the chest of Tommy Dreamer. Tried it on him, didn't work too well. Tommy Dreamer has a bit more cushion to do that move than Raven. Looks like Raven, he's going for the Spicoli Spicoli driver by Raven on Tommy Dreamer. Is he going for a pin? Yep, he's going for a pin right now.
1, 2.
And a kick out at 2 by Tommy Dreamer. A shoulder block to the back by Dreamer on Raven. Followed by 2 shots by steel chair. Just broke it over the back on him. Throwing Raven over to that corner. Here we go. Roll up pin by Tommy Dreamer.
2.
And a kick out at 2 on that roll-up pin. Hits that Snapmore takeover on the neck of Dreamer. That looks like the back of Dreamer hit that chair a bit. Raven's got that Singapore cane now. Hits him right in the ear with it, looked like, on the side of the head. Raven, he's going to hit the Spicoli driver again. Raven. He hits that Spicoli driver by Raven once again. Is Tommy Dreamer going to be able to kick out this time? Raven with a pin. And only not even a 2 count. Dreamer looks like he's getting his second wind here. Takes him down with a nice clothesline. Holds on to it, though. He's got that Singapore cane now. Hitting Raven right in the chest with it. Picking Raven back up. Here we go. Spicoli driver by Tommy Dreamer. Look like it's his turn. So a little breakup on the broadcast there. But Raven's been out. Spicoli driver by Dreamer. Dreamer, what's he got there? 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire. He's on top of Raven right now, punching him in the back of the head, it looks like, and pulling on his jaw. I think I see blood droplets on the floor there. Perhaps Raven's busted open. I see blood. There's red on that apron. Here we go. Dreamer, he's going to hit the DDT. Hits the DDT. There's blood everywhere. You can see it right there. Here we go. Pin. Pin by Dreamer.
1, 2.
Dreamer wins. Tommy Dreamer gets the win over Raven in that hardcore match there. And it's just been told back to me. I just got word that next week, Raven and Tommy Dreamer are going to be in a tables match. When will this feud end? What's going to end this feud? What is the point to it? What are these guys? What's wrong with one another? Let's find out later, guys. Here's the time for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. And there's been a change to the main event here. As you can see, Cactus Jack is not in the ring. But Brian Lee is taking on Sandman. And Sandman already has a Singapore cane, taking Brian Lee down with it. Brian Lee has now made his debut to ECW. Multiple right hands to the Sandman. Sandman, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Looks like Brian Lee is taking him apart that table. He's looking to kick Sandman's ass. Here we go. Take a single leg takedown by Brian Lee. Multiple punches by Brian. And a kick to the back by the Sandman. Looks to hit the kick again. Single leg takedown by Brian Lee once again. Sandman is up on the shoulders of Brian Lee. Hits him. Hits him with the Samoan drop, but going forward instead. Fireman Carrier inverted move there, and they lock up. There we go. Suplex by Brian. And he's inverted suplex, front suplex, right between the legs. He's mounting Sandman right now. Multiple strikes, right and left hand punches to the Sandman. Last week, the Sandman beat Raven for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And the week before that, surprisingly, in the main event, Cactus Jack beat the Sandman. Sandman, now with the ring bell, hits Brian Lee right in the head with it. Primetime Brian Lee. Down there right now. And the most respectedly way I could say this, the alcoholic, the Sandman, with that steel chair, hits Primetime Brian Lee right in the head with the chair, waiting for his revival to get back up. Brian Lee's got the chair now. Creams Sandman with it. They lock up on the outside now. Brian Lee looks like he's gonna hits the pile driver right on the concrete. It just cringes to say that. His brain bouncing off of his skull, perhaps. with that move, being dropped down. Here we go, pin. He's going for a pin. This is a smart man right here, going for pin right outside, right afterwards. And a kick out at 2. I'm quite surprised that Sandman kicked out of that. And a nice clothesline as soon as he gets back up. Brian Lee's not wasting time. He's trying to kick ass and get the pin as soon as he can. He's not trying to make that much of an impact. He's just trying to defeat the Sandman, who is the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, which will make an impact himself. Here we go, powerbomb by Primetime Brian Lee. He hits the powerbomb. Is he going to go for a pin? No, this is where he goes wrong. No, he's going to go for a DDT here. Hits the DDT. Primetime. Brian Lee is going for the pin now. And a kick out at 2 by the Sandman. Sandman is getting his ass whipped right now by Brian Lee. And a big left haymaker, which knocks Brian Lee on the outside of the ring. Sandman going to the top rope. Looks like getting a leg drop to the outside and the concrete. Sandman is absolutely fucking insane. A leg drop to the outside on the concrete. Sandman, he's got Brian Lee now. Got him up on the shoulders. Drops down. Midsection of Brian Lee going right in the shoulder of the Sandman. There we go, Sandman. We saw someone tap after this earlier tonight. He's got him in the camo clutch. Let's go, Primetime Brian Lee. Elbow there on Primetime. Sandman, he's got him in a headlock there. Hits him. White Russian leg sweep by Sandman. This might be the end of it. This is the end. Here we go. Sandman's going for the pin. Sandman wins against